So today, we're going to be finding out if Hulk could single-handedly stop a Viltramite invasion. A composited version of Hulk, if he could stop a Viltramite invasion. Well, let's find out. So, Hulk is the physically strongest hero in all of Marvel. He's stronger than Thor, Sentry, Hercules, and all the other heavy hitters in Marvel. He just is. Marvel has him ranked as number 1. But can he alone stop a Viltramite invasion? Let's find out. So let's talk about Hulk first. Strength is his it's his thing. It's his host Stitch. He's held up a mountain range weighing 150 billion tons easily, and held 2 tectonic plates together. He's matched and or overpowered basically all of Marvel's top heavy hitters like Sentry, Thor, Hercules, Juggernaut, Namor, Red Hawk, Gladiator, Scar, etc., etc. As World War Hawk, he nearly sunk the entire eastern coast just by walking. As World Breaker Hawk, his blows with World Breaker Red She-Hulk were generating enough force to not only destroy the planet they were on, but to also shatter nearby planets and moons, just from the shockwaves of their blows, not their actual blows. This guy has even supported the weight of a freaking massive star and performed a thunderclap with such force that it ripped a hole in reality, a hole in time and space. He's walked away from nuclear bombs like they were nothing, and he's done that more than once. After being sent flying 2 states over by Scar's 1 trillion mass punch, just fine, just pissed off about it really. He's taken massive attacks and blows from all those characters I mentioned earlier. He's also withstood being stabbed through the skull by all six of Wolverine's claws. He also has the greatest healing factor in all of Marvel, as he instantly regenerated after being reduced to a skeleton. And as Immortal Hulk, even if he does die, which is very hard to do, he'll just come back to life. And the big guy isn't even slow either. I mean, he's moved as a blur, and he can punch at the speed of sound too. So even the speedsters aren't really safe from this guy. But that's the Hulk. What about the Empire? Well, it's not like they're all Omni-Man level, right? There's like a ranking to this, a stepping stone up the ladder, if you will. At the bottom of the barrel are the non-human Viltramite hybrids. While they do have they do have the same powers as Viltramites, they're on a much lower tier. I mean, if they run into anything even remotely more durable than them, they just combust. They just explode into a bloody mess. They did this when flying into Invincible, as well as others. They just explode upon impact because they're not as durable as what they're running into is. They're basically just disposable pawns, basically. And then you have your run-of-the-mill average Viltramite warrior, who are a step above the hybrids for sure, probably more than 1 step above them. They're more capable than the non-human Viltramite hybrids. However, they do get one-shotted by the elites, like this man. Speaking of, there's now the Viltramite elite, guys like Omni-Man, who diverted an asteroid the size of Texas, slaughtered the Guardians of the Globe, and cracked a massive mountain with 1 punch, all single-handedly. The dude even wiped out an entire civilization by himself. And just wrecked Invincible. It wasn't even close. Just punching them all around the planet. And, look at this. Yes. That's Omni-Man. There's Thetis, someone who helped Invincible and Omni-Man destroy the planet Viltrum by simply flying through it. He's an old one as well. There's Conquest, who overpowered Mark, broke his bones, and disemboweled him. Even has a metal fist there. Just because, you know, he lost his fist and he had to replace it. And then there's also like Anissa, who overpowered a younger Mark, cratering him into the ground and, well, forced herself onto him. We don't like that part, though. And then there's the three that attacked Alan, Lucan, Thula, and Vidor. They just wrecked him. And they also were able to overpower Invincible and match Omni-Man blow for blow. These guys are elites because they're hundreds, if not thousands of years old, and as Viltramites age, they get stronger and stronger, tougher, faster and faster. But then there's the two Viltramites on top, Thrag and Invincible. Thrag was able to kill Nolan as well as Battle Beast after a bloody, violent fight that lasted for 4 days. And Mark was able to move around a moon by himself. Hell, their final fight together took place in the sun. They're being melted by the sun, and yet they're still fighting together. And at the end of it, Invincible won, becoming the new Emperor or King of the Viltramites, or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. So, who wins? Can Hulk stop a Viltramite invasion all by himself? So, Hulk is physically stronger and tougher than all of them, all of the Viltramites. He just is. He also regenerates faster than all of them, too. But that's when the whole army thing comes in. And is that enough to stop them? A whole ass Viltramite invasion. Well, the hybrids will literally just kill themselves upon impact with the Hulk, as that's just what they do. If they just combust upon impacting with Invincible, they'll do the same with the Hulk. The average Viltramite warriors get one-shotted by him as well as they get one-shotted by the elites. But then there's the rest of them, right? This is a different ballgame now. Not only are they trained, brutal warriors with hundreds, if not thousands of years of experience, but they also have speed and flight as well. Hulk is surprisingly fast, but he's not that fast. And he also can't fly. The remaining Viltramites are all pushing light speed, and they have a big aerial advantage. They could literally just juggle him in the air between each other. And this is a team that can pose a real problem to Hulk. However, what I mean by that is that they're not getting one-shotted by him. They can all take a hit from Hulk. They'll go flying, and they'll get right back up. That's what I'm saying. And while these are the most powerful that the Viltramites have to offer, they are the bare minimum when it comes to being considered a big heavy hitter over in Marvel. Like, let's take Thrag, arguably the most powerful Viltramite there is, and compare him to someone like Sentry, Thor, Hercules. See what I'm saying? His strength is leagues below them. His durability is leagues below them. It's not even close. And Hulk has overpowered and beaten all of them. Sentry and Thor are even much faster than light speed, especially Sentry. So speed isn't even a big problem for Hulk, as he's just beaten faster characters than light speed. He's beaten characters who don't only push light speed, but can go far beyond light speed. So while they do pose a problem for the big green guy, the green Goliath, it's not a big problem. Well, I mean, it is a big problem, but like, it's not a problem that he can't deal with by himself. Yes, Hulk can single-handedly stop this invasion. I think the better question here is, can he do it without breaking the planet? Because this would be a hard match for him to do. It'd be a hard match for any one character to do. But he can and will do it. The planet might break, might be destroyed, but he can and will beat a Viltramite invasion all by himself. Like and subscribe if you did enjoy. Leave a comment of what you thought and hit the notification bell to be notified of all my future videos and all the great stuff. I truly do appreciate it. Please go check out my new Instagram account if you can and or want to, and all the great stuff. And I hope you guys have a great day. Peace.